It's entirely possible that
I am fucking crazy, but I am free.
When I die, do not let some little freak hang my spine on his wall.
They say you look like the person you share a birthday with, but I don't look anything like Oprah Winfrey.
She's going to dehydrate. Christina, do you want some water?
Somebody sedate me!
Every time I'm watching a movie and it opens on some middle-aged white dude with stubble and he's all broody and dark and indifferent to everything happening around him, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's wife is dead.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Alright, if you're trying to talk interior design, like pregnancy, know your terms poster for 37 to 41 weeks, sofa swatch, wildflower seeds.
Leg day is the hardest, I swear.
Poor fucking bastards! Oh, summer's over!
You came in a stand-up truck?
I had to.
Yeah. You didn't sit in a car?
I couldn't.
You came in a truck, like a truck?
Yeah, I had to stand.
Beautiful. Oh, with the velour, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Good. Now, are you going to eat or are you just going to sit there and look good all night?
I'm gonna eat.
Latino Ghost Rider. You can tell she's a woman because her skeleton has boobs.
God, I just realized that. They put boobs on a skeleton.
Can we be ourselves, huh? Why can't I be me? Are you ashamed of us?
Very.
Daddy, you're home!
Nah, because at this point, Target is fucking with y'all. Like, they know exactly what they're doing.
How are you ladies doing over here? Do you have any questions? Actually, I do. Do you always let your students call their classmates spear-chucking porch monkey names?
I do.
I have to stretch and get ready. I don't. All right, what do you want me to say? I'll say anything you want. What do you want me to say? Me, mom. And this is how the con ended. What? Okay. What's your name? Julie? Janie. Genie. Oh, Genie. Like Genie in a bottle.
Oh, there you go. I hear you. You're okay.
Mom. What, dude? You. Zoinks. Gee. You're stealing my thunder. That's my shit.
I've been practicing this for months now, though.
Let's hear it. Zoinks. Terrible. By the way, I don't take off my shirt for your jobs.
I don't take off my shirt in my job.
You should. He's goddamn gorgeous. All right, ready? Like man, Genie, if you see a ghost, run. I'm not done. Stand back up. Get him.
He's got a monologue. Wait.
Zoinks. Okay.
I have one thing to say. You better work, bitch.
The quality of someone who obeys orders and is extremely fertile.
What is submissive and breedable?
Correct.
Yeah, now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
Can you feel my vegan pussy, my vegan cunt? Can you feel my vegan ow? Can you feel the vegan
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Don't you dare! Slip that dick to the car, Caroline!
Conservatively, what percentage of our platform is porn? 9%? 90? Martha, I'm not angry. I just am trying to understand how this didn't get to me. When I started this website, I wanted it to be about buddies doing social media. That's why I started the BDSM tag. It's full of what? Well, it can't all be porn, okay? It can't all be porn. There's gotta be some not porn on the platform.
I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of?
I have an idea for a Panic at the Disco musical. Hear me out. It's a young couple's wedding day, and the groomsmen are singing Death of a Bachelor to the groom a cappella. But the bride is nowhere to be found, because she is actually making out with a local town bad boy musician. The bad boy just wrote her a song, folking around, to try and convince her to not get married. Smash cut to the wedding, and the bride is like, oh man, I really am having second thoughts, when all of a sudden, boom, the bad boy musician breaks down the front door. Don't do it, he says. This is where we get the song I Write Sins Not Tragedies, as the bride and the bad boy run away. This is where we get the song Memories. We get their backstory. He was the congregation's vagrant with an unrequited love. She was the youngest of her family and the last to be let go. And they get on an airplane to Los Angeles, which is where we get the song LA Devotee and High Hopes. And basically we see them do everything stereotypically done in LA by tourists. Things are going great for a while when the bad boy musician gets noticed on the street when he's playing his guitar by somebody that owns a record label. He gets signed, which is where we get the song Hey Look Ma, I Made It. Meanwhile, the bride is also having an amazing time. She's made a bunch of friends, including somebody who does yoga with her. Why does this friend do yoga? The bride asks. Well, she has to stay flexible. And there's this little bit of tension like, is she flirting with me? Am I flirting with her? Oh no. This, I think, is where we could get a cool introduction of the song Girls, Girls, Boys. Smash cut to the bad boy musician recording a bunch of Panic at the Disco songs in the studio, and the bride is there. This is the first time that they are introduced to, shall we call it, illegal substances. While they are taking the illegal substances, we get the song 9 in the Afternoon, when the owner of the record label has a great idea. Let's take my private jet to Vegas. This is where we get the song Vegas Lights. But of course, what do you do in Vegas? But you have a Vegas wedding. So there's a big Vegas wedding and everybody's happy, and then they go out to a, less than clothing optional bar to celebrate. But wait a minute, I recognize that voice. Who's at the bar with them? It's the groom from Act 1. And he's staring up at a woman who is dancing with very little clothes, and it's the girl that does yoga. In one of those everybody calling out each other's names hilarious montages, we get the bride, bad boy, yoga girl, groom, end of Act 1. We pick it up in Act 2, where the groom drunkenly tries to win back the bride by singing the song Always. It goes poorly. Everybody heads back to their respective hometowns after a crazy night in Vegas, and everything is okay. For a while, but the bad boy's music starts picking up. He's doing really well. And eventually, the first time introduced to illegal substances becomes more, and more, and more. This is where we get the song Nicotine. The bad boy musician is aware of his problems, but can't help himself. Meanwhile, the yoga girl / exotic dancer and the bride are becoming closer friends. The tension between the two women is definitely there, and because of the problems at home with the bad boy musician, things are not going well. But all of this tension culminates in the death of the musician, which is where we get the song Dying in LA and the end of all things. I'm also playing around with the idea that maybe the bride is the one that kills the bad boy musician because of the song The Ballad of Mona Lisa. Let me know if you would watch this down in the comments section below. I do have a script written if anybody is actually interested in doing this. If you want to send this to anyone at Panic at the Disco, yeah, let them know I'm available.
Every time a TV show has a concept that I like, and gay characters, but terrible writing and acting, that's actually camp, and watching all 5 seasons of it means that I'm smarter than you.
Danny DeVito! Oh my god, I love you! Oh my god!
Kathy has settled down. I think either menopause has settled and now she's calm, or I think that she finally got laid.
What? I'm sorry. What?
They got her. The girl going crazy. She did. I don't know what's wrong.
I only watched Once Upon a Time for that one hot guy. Oh yeah, Captain Hook, right? Yes. The age-appropriate, conventionally attractive man. Definitely not Scaly Lizard.
You know how I know the internet has a lot of y'all's brains like really warped? People will really start talking to you like dudes, and they'll start telling you how tall they are. Yeah, I'm 6'3". Does this look like a physical to you? I don't give a shit.
Have you ever wondered how sex scenes in movies are shot? Because I thought the same thing, so I did a little bit of research, and turns out it's much worse than I expected. What's going on there? That's terrible.
When you run out of lube, so you have to use Warhead's Super Sour Spray Candy Watermelon.